Hey guys, so welcome to part one of our three-part series on upgrading the iOS on the Switch. Today's topic we're going to be going over, I have a Switch with a config on it, so how to wipe the config, delete all the VLANs, get it back in new shape so you're ready to go on it. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Please take a second, click on the subscribe, comment, share with your friends. Thanks for watching. Watch all the way to the end, and we'll get started as soon as we roll the intro. Hey, you there? Reason we're doing this, you saw in our last video, we just went through and installed, updated everything from the 3850s up to the 9300s. Well, then Cisco had a bug in their code. Not that Cisco, the Cisco switch, and some vulnerabilities. So they ended up releasing a version that has all that fixed. So we're going around doing that. I am going to show you step by step how to go about doing the Cisco iOS upgrade. And of course, no video would be complete without starting with the basics. Coffee.
It is so hard being a network engineer.
Come with me as we upgrade the iOS on the Cisco 9300. Now, when you're configuring these, you have to use a console cable, which is different from like a regular Ethernet cable or something. Here's my console cable. This particular one, for some reason, I don't know if I left it at my last place. Keep up with your stuff. This one goes from a USB on one end, which will plug into your laptop, to, there's two kinds you can use. If you look right here, see how this port is blue? This is the console port. So there's one cable that has, instead of this end, it has an Ethernet end on it. And if you have that cable, which is usually what I use, I like that one a little bit better. You just plug it in this port and it goes to your other one. The other one's a management port. You don't need it for doing this. So you just go in that console port, plug the USB in your laptop, and then use like putty to get into it. On the use the serial connection on that. Now, if you look here, whoops, that was a little crazy. See right here, the front of the switch, that is also a console port. So that is the cable, if you look, that I was showing you, is for this one. So I'll be plugging this one into the front of it. You can see I've got my power cable plugged in here. So this is as simple as just, when you're doing this part of it, you can just plug in one of them. Here the fan's going, everything's starting to fire up. It'll take a little bit to come up and sync. And remember I said on this particular cable, we'll plug the other end in the laptop. All right, so you'll notice right here, when I first opened it up and kind of hounding out the names, but it shows the name of the place the switch is at, which means there's a config already on this switch. So one thing I did, now when I first opened this up, it just said initialized hardware. I hit enter and then it showed it going into the switch. Now, since this has a config on it, now it was from one of our places, so I know how to get into it. If not, you may have to factory reset the switch. You can like Google that, YouTube it, or whatever. This particular case, like if I go EN, which is short for enable, it's going to want a password, which should be, if it's done right. There you go. So you'll notice when you first go in them, you're in kind of like a, I think it's like user exec mode that just has this little alligator thing on it. when you go into enable mode, you're in kind of like a privilege mode, and you know, you can do more show commands and stuff from it, and then that thing will have an asterisk on it. So from here, I know there's a config on the switch. You know, if for some reason you didn't have the names or anything on it, you could always do like a show int or interface as status, and see how it's showing a bunch of VLANs on stuff. You know, it'll all be ones if it doesn't have a config on it, because that's kind of the default VLANs that it does. So I know I don't even need to look any further than that. First thing I'm going to do is I want to delete all the VLANs on the switch, and that's going to be with the command delete VLAN .dat, and then it'll ask me delete that file. Just hit enter. Delete flash, you know, because that's where it is in flash. You hit confirm, and it's been deleted off of there. The other thing you want to do to get rid of all the config on it, I use write erase and hit enter, and it'll go through there and delete everything off of it. And then at that point you hit reload, and I'm going to hit confirm. So now what it's going to do is reboot the switch, and then when the switch comes up, it should reboot with everything on it. So after this thing reboots, you'll get a lot of messages that come across here telling you what it's doing. When you get back to this yes or no answer here, would you like to enter initial dialog? Hit no. Would you like to terminate the auto install? I always just do it by command line, so I'll hit yes to terminate it. And you'll see it'll give you, as it's laying out the switch, you know, it'll give you a lot of little things coming up here, a lot of messages. But you'll notice now when it goes, it just says switch. It lets me in, there's no password set, there's nothing else. You know, if I go enable, you know, last time it wanted a password, it just takes me right in it. If you ever want this to go not by window, but want it to go to the whole message here, you can do like terminal length 0. That way when you run a command, instead of having to keep hitting the space bar to go through screens, you know, it'll give you the whole thing. So if I do a show int status like I did before, it was showing all those VLANs in it. Now if you look, they're all ones. You know, that means there's no config on it. I could verify that with a show run, which is short for show running config. You know, if I do that, you look on here, it's just got the normal basic profile for Cisco in here. See how all these interfaces it's showing, there's nothing in them. So this switch is pretty much set back to the beginning now. Hey guys, thanks for watching. We appreciate you guys. Please take a second, click on the like, subscribe. Please leave any comments you want to, and share it with your friends. And be sure to check out the site for other playlists. But do click on the like and subscribe to be notified. This is a 3-part series, and that way you'll be notified when we release the other ones. We appreciate you guys. Please click on some of the videos below for, you know, watching, seeing any other topics you might like. So anyway, thanks a lot, and we'll see you on the next video.